He's going for 4 in a row.
TJ Williams has had a great career, following in the footsteps of his brother Dro, who also won 4 state titles. And I think TJ will finish out the career in the same style he's followed for 4 years.
He'll be wrestling at 145. At 140, another champion trying to repeat, Reggie Wright of Proviso East.
Reggie Wright is going for his 2nd state title. He was voted the outstanding wrestler in the state last year. He's been dominant on his feet for his first 3 matches, and I think he's going to continue that.
And moving up in the weight class at 189, he won it last year from Lincoln Way. Shane Zajac going for 2.
Tom LeCure of Plano is a 2-time defending champion. Last year he won it at 119. Josh,
103 pounds. Jeremy Hayes, you see, perfect. 39-0 from Morton, coached by Greg Pritchard. Amador Estrada from Round Lake, also perfect.
One out. They're just going to kind of feel each other about a little bit, and Jeremy Hayes gets the first takedown.
2 points for G as the secondary official. Again, the secondary official is
Jeremy Hayes with the chicken wing on the right side has turned Amador Estrada to his back, and he's getting a count. This will be near fall points for Jeremy Hayes, 3 of them for the 5-second count by the official Jim Carnahan.
Hayes up now 5-0. We're telling you the lead official has control of the match. The secondary official only there if the lead official asks for his help.
Now Estrada coming out for the reversal.
And 2 points.
5-2 now. It's really important in these final matches to be able to get out on top right away. That Estrada's in the position of having to play catch-up, but now Hayes with the escape of the period, knowing what their options are. Hayes starting this period on the bottom. Estrada wants to get out for the escape and go on the feet.
There were 3 undefeated freshmen in this weight class. Hayes undefeated, of course. So is Amador Estrada. Hayes coming out of the East Moline sectional, which he won. Barrington sectional winner was Estrada.
Hayes beat both the other undefeated freshmen in this weight, and now Estrada gets the whizzer. He's trying to spin out and face Hayes to get the escape, but Hayes not giving it up.
Patrick Hamilton from Morrison. Hamilton with the commanding 7-3, and both have qualified for state for the first time. That is Palafox now, and the escape there by the official over there. He blows the whistle. 2-1, and that is it. Patrick Hamilton, a state champion as a sophomore, a 9-1 win over Manuel Palafox of Chilhowee. So congratulations to him. And let's switch back. So congratulations. There's your winner.
Really has dominated from the beginning. Estrada trying to spin behind with a takedown, but the dump by Hayes, and he's in major decision territory now.
15 points better than your opponent. Technical fall, 15 or more better than your opponent. And now look at Hayes.
Hayes once again turning him over with that chicken wing. He's ridden tough with it all match, and it's going to be another count.
25 seconds to go. There's a state class AA champion at 103.
Well, we had some very talented freshmen at 103 pounds in Class AA this year. This is obviously the most talented of the 3. He beat the other 2, and he's the state champion.
Ursa of Plainfield. You're looking at the Class A match right now. This is Traversa and Valdez will be
2 very contrasting styles. Ed Valdez of Sycamore, one of the best wrestlers on his feet I've seen this year, and again, he's taking Traversa, looking for the back points. No takedown yet.
Valdez undefeated, ranked #1 all season long, won the East Moline sectional. Traversa only 1 defeat. Valdez, the top-rated wrestler in the class.
It is characterized in this year very hard to score on, and a roll through after it looked like Valdez had the takedown, and Traversa's got him in a headlock in a lot of trouble.
Could be an upset here. Still plenty of time. Just about a minute left to go in period #2. Traversa trying to put on the pressure. Valdez trying to fight his way out of it. 45 seconds to go.
You saw right there what a good scrambler Chris Traversa is, and now it looks like
Traversa's grabbing his wrist. He's in a lot of pain. I don't know what. See if we can take a look on the replays. Traversa, you can see, is in serious pain right there.
Okay, right here you see Ed Valdez in on the double leg shot, but you'll see Traversa just pop those hips and roll Valdez right through to his back, and he gets the takedown and the near fall points. And he had Valdez in a lot of trouble here, but now it looks like he has some kind of an injury, maybe to the hand or the wrist.
Now let's come back live. That hand was around the mouth of Valdez. Now I don't know. Let's see if what the call is here. He's got his hands up, and obviously a gesture of I won. I don't know.
Perhaps a bite.
That was what I was thinking, but that's what's happening.
That's what it is.
Yeah. You know, you can see on the replay, and if we can show it to you again, Maurice on the truck, we can show that same replay. You can see the wrist was in the mouth of Valdez.
This will be a disqualification. It'll be interesting to see whether
after a rocky start, as Rob told you, someone who's come so close the last 2 years has got a 6-4 lead over Nick Hessler. And we're just starting period number 3. Combs from Coal City, Hessler from Orion. Both are undefeated. Combs has lost twice in the last 2 years at state, finishing second with losses at the buzzer. So as a junior, he is back again, and there he is in green up top, leading by 2 points with 1:40 to go in this match. Hessler, winner of the Rockridge sectional.
Combs tried a couple of suckbacks there, was unable to get the count. He was trailing 2-0 at the end of the first period and caught Hessler in a dandy 5-point move, and he was able to take command there, and certainly would erase a couple of years of bitter disappointment.
In the mouth, Traversa's wrist is right in the mouth of Valdez.
The official certainly has the discretion to make that call immediately, and that's exactly what happened.
We can show you. Very close match here at 112, Class A, 24 seconds to go. Can Combs hold on? It has gone to the wire the last 2 years. It makes it 3 in a row. Todd Combs holding on to a 1-point lead over Nick Hessler. That's Combs on the left, Hessler trying to shoot on the right.
Still no points.
7 seconds. 5. Can Combs hold on?
Hessler needs to get the lift, but Combs is going to hold on.
And Todd Combs, there is one happy young man. So close the last 2 years. And this time the young man there. Don Poole, bit of a dark horse, 41-5 on the season, you can see. Won the Downers Grove section.
The other major upset of the semifinals, pinning Milton Blakely of Mount Carmel with a cradle, which is his pet move on top, and will be interesting to see if he can work one against Grant Hare, who's been awfully tough. Took Don Poole down with, and if he's got anything to say about it, that's where he's going to keep this match, as he gives up the escape, and now Poole in on the single leg. No loss of control given yet. Poole trying for the reversal, and he's got it.
All right, so that match now is tied at 2. Let's swing over to the class. And Josh McCarty, you see the paw on his back from Byron. Senior 39-0, who won in 125 this weight class a year ago. There's LaCure on the bottom. And McCarty up top.
Once again, this is a rematch of the first match of the year for both the...
There he is in the purple. Trailing it right now 2-0. 30 seconds to go here.
And Byron is still alive in the duels with a 23-0 record.
At 125 for the title.
A little bit of family revenge going on here. Now with LaCure with the front headlock, and he shrugs him by for the takedown.
5-2. 35 seconds to go, period number 2.
Joe Cliff, longtime secretary of the Illinois Wrestling Coaches and Officials Association, and Bob Baker, who's in his second year at Byron, wrestled for Joe Cliff at Plano. So both these guys know each other very well.
20 seconds to go, still the 3-point lead for Tom LaCure.
Trying to work that power half, and he's getting the count. McCarty definitely had the tough road to the finals, and here, LaCure, another takedown for the strain of going through the tough side of the bracket has taken a little bit of a toll on him.
45 seconds to go here in this match, and Tom LeCure has it in control.
And even if he doesn't come out victorious here as unsuccessful on the throw attempt, he still has a...
What a match for Tom LeCure. What a career for Tom LeCure.
He was a guy that always peaked at the right time. He'd lose a match every once in a while during the...
And Poole and Hare really going at it right here. And you saw the score. It's now 10 Hare of Morton. The AA 125-pound champion, Don Poole. An upset winner over Milton Blakely from Mount Carmel to get here, and he certainly did. David Douglas looking for title number 3 as a junior from Thorn Ridge. Douglas will be facing Jeremy Larson from Oswego. He is a senior qualifier a year ago, but never got this far. And David Douglas, he's one of those stars of the Illinois High School Association Wrestling, and this could be certainly a chance for him to shine again.
David Douglas not only going for his 3rd state title, and were he to do that, he would next year have a chance to become a 4-time champion. And here's also the only wrestler in the 22-year history of the 2-class system to win. Even though he was 3rd in the sectional, I don't think that should be very much of a surprise to anybody.
4-1 for Douglas after the first.
And a little bit of explosiveness by David Douglas with the sit out and spin behind for the reversal, and almost got back points too. Now he did give, no, he did not get the back points, but now he's looking for a cradle. Their next champion, but if Seitzinger were to rally and win here, that's exactly what would happen as far as Lawrenceville is concerned. Now,
minute 35 left on this. Meanwhile, over on the 2-way mat, David Douglas well in command, and there 25 seconds to go, and 2 points awarded to Jamie McCarty, and that could be the death knell for Seitzinger right here.
Ticking down the final seconds. Seitzinger trying to switch for the reversal. He may have it here, almost does, but it will be too little too late.
9-5, the final score. So the McCarty twins go 1 for 2 for the title. But that's not Douglas's style. He keeps putting on the pressure. 10 seconds. And this one will go 2-1. It is over. Thornridge's David Douglas is the champion at 130 pounds. 3 years, 3 championships. Can't do much better than that. There he is, David Douglas.
He was always in position. Looked like Larson had the switch for the reversal there, but Douglas just hipped up both these wrestlers from the Interstate 8 Conference.
Paul winning the Muhammad Seymour sectional, and Henze coming in 3rd at Plano, but he knocked off Brandon Tremble, who was rated #1 all season by no less an authority than our Rob Sherrill right here. And he did it handily, too, a 7-3 win.
One of the things we've discovered, and here is Henze with the reversal, and he's going to get a count. He's got Paul in a lot of trouble.
10 seconds to go in the 2nd period.
Trying to get his right arm under the head so he can lift it up and expose that left shoulder. Very difficult to overcome a 5-point move like Ken Henze just got there.
And as you said, Rob, these two know each other. They have met several times.
A haul in on the double leg shot, switches off to the single. And goes again to the double, looking for the dump. He's got it.
A close match now, 7-5, a minute 30
for another one there, but a little too far away on that shot. Again in on the left leg.
Minute 15 left. Lead is 3 for Henze in the purple.
Henze's got the whizzer in. This is not a takedown yet. Doing the optional start to try and maintain some separation. And now he comes back out and he's the champion.
Second title for Plano, Ken Henze's first. And he is the Class A champion at 135. But Pat Rona just came up with a reverse
Came up with a takedown there.
15 seconds to go. Cartwright with the 4-3 lead.
Now what Rona has to do is just keep the pressure on, because even if he doesn't get a takedown, he might get another stall call. And now he's got Cartwright in some trouble. No takedown yet.
10 seconds to go.
Now it is a takedown. Cartwright trying to spin out.
5 seconds to go. Rona leads by 1, 2, 1. There it is. Oh, wait a minute. A point was awarded at the end, and we are tied at 5.
Loss of control there, achieved by Rona to force the overtime.
Bill Marquardt emphatically now in overtime again. 2 minutes, but it's sudden death.
Now Cartwright dropping down on the single leg. Rona locking in the crotch as the counter. Cartwright still has the double. Nothing yet. Out of bounds.
Crowd didn't like it.
Not awarded.
1:31 left in the sudden death overtime.
Cartwright had him in some trouble, but he just ran out of room on the edge. That's all there was to it. And for a match that hasn't been very high scoring, there have been some thrills here at the end. Now Rona in on the single. And now Cartwright with the lock. Rona trying to work up. He has to work up past the waist. Now he's got the double. Trying to lift it up. Still no 2 points.
Cartwright fighting it off.
And now the 2 points have been awarded. And Pat Rona's the state champion.
What an effort by both wrestlers. You hear some boos from the crowd. Cartwright, his first defeat of the season, came so close to winning it, but that is what a championship match will do for you. Pat Rona, Alan Cartwright, closest match to the Urbana, 40-1 on the season. He will be facing Proviso East Reggie
Wright as a coach to a state championship, and Reggie Wright with a takedown and back points right off the bat.
Reggie, who's made, as you said, short work of his prior opponents, going out quickly here.
He won the first 3 matches. He was both the outstanding wrestler in Class AA last year. No reason to think he might not repeat with another performance like we've seen out of him in his first 3 matches. Made him a complete wrestler in terms of his attack. He's got the great leg shots, but don't try to tie up with him in the upper body, because he can throw you too. He can do it all on his feet.
That's the Greco-Roman influence. 10 seconds to go. It's now a 4-2 lead for Reggie Wright as Cody Abbott tries that little head scissors over there.
His chance of scoring against Reggie Wright is, and the 1 point for an escape, and here's a cradle by Reggie Wright, and looks like he's got a count, and it's
Amount of time you're able to maintain that.
you need a visible 2 count by the referee for a 2-point near fall, and a visible 5 count for a 3-point near fall. Abbott spinning behind a little bit sloppy on that leg shot was right, but he's able to get in the whizzer, and it doesn't look like Abbott is going to score. And if Wright can get his arm out here, he's going to have 2. And now he does.
103 a couple of years ago. He is from St. Edward, Elgin.
For the state tournament the next year, because the 3 wrestlers that finished ahead of him at the Plano sectional finished first, second, and third.
Bondi a winner at the Plano sectional. Beckley finished second at
Beckley a little in too deep on that shot, and Bondi able to spin behind, but they were both out of bounds.
Reggie Wright looking for technical fall if he can get one with 10 seconds to.
A lot of trouble.
Well, he won't get the technical fall, and he's not happy about it, but still it was a big win, if not a clean win, and state title number 2 for Reggie Wright. So let's go back to Class A right now as we congratulate. I was going to say, I don't want to hang around your diners. Anyway. Beckley in the blue, Bondi in the green, and Greg Beckley goes down as Mike Bondi has the win at 140 pounds. So a happy Mike Bondi. He's got titles as a senior, titles as a freshman. We'll give you more titles when we come back. Abed Hamdan from Lockport.
Close to the mat somewhere, watching his nephew wrestle. Interesting thing about this match, the head official here, Ed Ludy, has been the official on the whistle all 4 years that T.J. Williams has wrestled here on television in the state final.
And he's putting the pressure on Hamdan. I'm sorry, Rob. Look at the concentration on the face of T.J. Williams.
Countered that shot by Hamdan. Stopped his forward motion, just spun behind for the takedown. He'll cut Hamdan loose and go after him on his feet, and a pretty good double leg shot there by Hamdan to work against most other people. Very tough, though, to take down T.J. Williams, and he counters with the takedown. Locks up a cradle, almost went the wrong way with it.
Williams the lead, 12 seconds left in period number 1. T.J. Williams has lost only 1 high school match in his career, and that was on a disqualification, Rob, I believe. What was it for? An illegal hold. Well, he took the bottom.
He took the bottom and right away got the switch, and looks like the reversal. Gotten 3 takedowns in a reversal. He's gone a little bit forward on top. Now he's looking for the near arm near leg tilt.
Julio from Rock Island, a bit of a surprise. You'll find him in the green and white. There he is on the right against Tony Niebuhr. Julio is a senior. And this match at 135.
Mike Williams would like Hamdan to give him a little more pace, but Hamdan hasn't done it. Now he's tilting back on the cradle. And 3 more.
TJ is basically asking, what can I do here to move this guy?
Hamdan just hanging on to that left leg, and now Hamdan warned for stalling.
10 seconds left. T.J. Williams is going to win it. It's just a question of in what fashion. 3, 2, 1. And there it is. So 4 for 4. T.J. Williams gets a big hand from the crowd and some of the officials. As everyone on their feet right now is T.J. Williams. As you see it, 5th ever 4-time state champion. And he is getting the plaudits from this crowd.
And this is a hand that's really richly deserved. T.J. Williams has had his moments in the state
lead. And Tony Niebuhr, as his brother did a year ago, is the state champion in Class A at 145 pounds.
In 6th place from Chicago Maris.
Here, Dan Weber said kind of
away from placing, and we saw the unfortunate incident earlier in this broadcast with the biting incident 112. Well, that's what knocked Weber.
It was not anywhere near as flagrant a situation as happened this year.
Now Weber locking up a cradle. That's what he likes to use on the top.
Could be our first pin of the evening. There it is. 45 seconds into the match, and Dan Weber didn't waste any time. Dan Weber finishes a perfect season, 45-0, with the pin at 45 seconds, and he is the champion of class.
Weber uses the cradle on top. That's his money move. There it is, and there's the pin. Mike Wilkie will slap the man in a second, and there it is.
Of Gibson City, Melvin Sibley, all four of those places. Mandak, a qualifier last year, 37
for a long time, and in a very small school, had some very good teams over the years. Melvin Sibley, a consolidation. That school is so small they never had a wrestling program. The school a couple of years ago was closed and consolidated into Gibson City. They've kept the names of the sports teams with the consolidation. Gibson City, Melvin Sibley. Dave McClure, the Gibson City Melvin champ himself for Gibson City, as Mandak has the reversal in a 4-3 lead.
That's a good thing they don't put all their names on the uniforms. They'd never be able to be seen.
They're a little better known as GCMS around these parts, and there's the double arm bar. And the half Nelson for Mandak. Now, Mandak trying for a cradle. Almost got headlocked to his back and then almost had the cradle.
Under a minute to go.
And after all that, no points and no change in control.
Mandak on top, still with the 2-point lead. Now Schroeder flips him over.
And Schroeder in on the single leg shot. Mandak tries to roll him through with the crotch lift. Nothing yet. This is the move that Schroeder caught him with in the sectional, and he's caught him with it again.
Mandak can't believe it. Points were awarded. The officials are talking it over, but it's done. It is done. Cheers from Gibson City, Melvin Sibley's side, which is a lot of cheering. And there is Cord Schroeder overtime. So Cord Schroeder is your champion, Class A 152. We'll be back with the higher weight classes. Right now, let's take a break. John Venny in the black from Granite City got a late takedown against Seth Malley of Waubonsie Valley, Aurora, to win at AA 160 pounds, his first state championship for the senior from Granite City, head coach Mike Garland. Meanwhile, in Class A, Matt Wheeler from Robinson qualified a year ago, got a late takedown as well against Mike Odell of Muhammad Seymour. And Wheeler, the 160-pound champion, a 6-4, finished second at 160. And he trails right now against Nate Patrick, and defeated for the year. And we go into period number 2, again with Quirk on the top. And Patrick with...
Now Quirk in deep on a double, and Patrick trying to spin behind, and the counter produces 2 points.
Nate Patrick in the blue from Naperville North with the lead over Pat Quirk from Hinsdale Central in red. 2 seconds, 1 second, 2 points more awarded.
In the period, might have had a pin there.
Final 2 minutes. These, the 171-pound finalists in Class AA.
Now Quirk in deep, but not able to finish. Instead of going for the lift, he dropped down on the leg. Now he gets the takedown.
Is ahead here with 50 seconds to go. Quirk trying to shoot that leg.
Again in on the single, but again unable to finish. And now there is a stall warning here against Patrick. Quirk needs 1 takedown.
15 seconds to go here.
If he can do that and ride him out, he'll force overtime. But again, not able to get past Patrick's defense.
5 seconds to go. We get a whistle here and a point awarded on the stall again.
All Patrick's doing is blocking off, and another stall call. Now a takedown would win the match for Quirk.
3, 2, 1. Will it be enough? No, it will not be enough. And Nate Patrick hanging on, and literally that's what he did. Hung on to win his first state championship, and he did it as a senior. And congratulations to Nate Patrick. Of Ogden goes against Dale White of Sandwich, and that is White winning by a 9-5 decision. The second state title for Sandwich tonight. Lincoln Way against Todd Miller of Schaumburg. Let's pick up the action now in the first period with a minute to go. Still score. Second period action, and Miller had Zajac up. Did he?
Out with two wrestlers we've seen in previous finals, Ryan and Darren Ferguson, who used to wrestle at Lake Park and are assistants at Schaumburg, along with their father, Bob, who's the head coach.
2 more points for Zajac, though. That is Lockhart on the bottom, and Riggins out. Minute 10 to go.
Will be a two-time state champion.
2-1, that is it. And Shane Zajac, who won last year at this weight, has doubled his pleasure with an 8-1 victory over Todd Miller of Schaumburg. Well, the Zajacs were hoping to have a double win with brother Slade, but he at 160 lost early in the tournament, so at least they'll get half a loaf. Meanwhile, in Class A, Tom Riggins of Roxana decision, John Lockhart of Hoopston. The heavyweights, Chris Byram of Sandwich became the third winner tonight for Coach Lon Garish, a 5-2 decision at 275 over David Bull of Riverdale in Class A, and Hubert Thompson, first-year wrestling